Welcome to Wild, Wacky, Wonderful Humans. This is the podcast that celebrates the quirks, the courage, and the brilliance of being human. I'm your host, Jeanene Tracy, transformational coach and curious explorer. Let's dive in and uncover the magic of being wonderfully human. Hello, and welcome. So nice to be here again. Thank you so much for being here. This is, it's really incredible that you're showing up for this, because this is not my podcast. This is our podcast. This is us stepping up. This is us making a difference in the world. This is us bringing our full selves to the party, this party of life. It's been authentic. It's been truthful. It's been courageous. This is really courageous. Good on you. Thank you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for doing this with me. This is really, really cool. I'm super, super stoked. Super bloody stoked. Now, I've been thinking a bit about, and I've had a couple of people reach out to me and ask me about, because I talk a lot about joy and play and being present to our surroundings. And, I say a lot, and I mean this when I say this, that every single day you can find joy. Every day. It doesn't matter what your circumstances right now. It doesn't matter what your circumstances right now. It doesn't matter what you're going through right now. I truly, truly believe that you can find moments of joy every single day. And so people are saying, oh yeah, right, what? Like, come on, I'm in hospital at the moment and I can't eat, and there's I've just lost my best friend, and I'm just watching my daughter in hospital really ill, and there's all these different circumstances, right, where people are going, well, what do you mean every single day I can feel joy? My life is fucked right now. I'm really depressed right now. I'm anxious. Even you can find joy every single day. Hand on heart. I truly, truly mean this. So how? Okay. All right. So how you can do this is, it's time to start wakening up your senses. So through our senses, we experience the external world, right? And then that in turn can provoke a response in our bodies. And so, if I ask you now to just look around the room, just look around the room that you're in, or the external, if you're outside, look around where you are and truly, truly notice. Really notice things around you. See things, see textures, see colors, see contrast, see tones. How many different colors of green can you see right now? How many different colors of blue? How many different colors of white? Like what can you see? If you truly, truly focus on one sense at a time for a moment, you will start to see things that you never, ever saw. I've done this activity with many people in workshops, and it's really fun because I give people the activity to, tonight when you go home, when you leave this place, I want you to walk home or walk to your car or walk to your front door seeing. Truly, truly seeing. Open your eyes. It's not just your eyes, but it's the experience, right? So see things. And I am not shitting you. I have people often say, and I've done it myself, there's this massive big concrete building on the corner of the street that I walk past every single day. Surely it's new. I've never, ever seen it. And I've walked this path thousands of times. I've never seen it. I'm going to give you the invitation to do this because this is mind flipping, right? It's so cool. I've done it myself where I've gone, that sign wasn't there before. I'm sure of it. And I'll say that to someone and they're like, yeah, it's been there for 20 years. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Because we walk through life not seeing things. You know, we're so often can be so numb and so closed, and we're on a mission. We're going to do the thing. We're going to the shops. We're going to get our groceries. We're going to work. We're going to pick up our kids. We're going to visit our parents. We're going to hang up the washing. We're going to do the dishes. Like, we're always doing, right? And so what happens is we become this tunnel vision, and we just see the things that we have to see to survive, which is understandable at the moment, right? And so if you start to really see, you start to identify more things that exist. And just by doing this, you can start to see so much more beauty in the world. My invitation is to stop and look at the flowers. If you walk past a flower bush on the way home from somewhere, stop and look at the flowers. Flowers are magical. It's like, how do they, like, it's so cool. They're so cool. They just blossom and bloom, and then there are all these different shades of colors and textures, and it's just incredible. Flowers are incredible. I used to always say to my kids, stop and smell the flowers. And we'll get on to smell in a minute, but take those moments to see the world around you, and I guarantee you'll start to experience more joy. It's already there. You just have to do it, right? And it's yours. Like, your senses are yours. They are yours. So when you use them, you start to have a more experiential life. So really, really, truly start to see. Start to see the things around you. And it will waken up a part of you that's just incredible. There's so much gratitude and joy comes from that. And do this with every sense. I just talked about smell, and obviously if you're missing one of these senses, do it with the senses that you have, right? So if you don't have the sense of sight or the sense of hearing or the sense of taste, then focusing on these other senses, right? Sight, sound, taste, touch, smell. You've got 5 primary senses, right? So if you focus on each of those senses, smell, like when you're eating your food. Like, we eat every day, right? We eat every day. How many meals a day do you have? How much food do you put in your gob? How much is actually going in there? How much is going in there that you don't even taste? Eek. Guilty. How much are you drinking that you're not tasting? I remember years ago when I was in an acting class with Karen Leclerc Green. She's so cool. She's an incredible acting teacher. And, she always gave us activities to do as our homework. And this activity this time was, I really want you to focus on people experiencing things. So when you see somebody truly experiencing things, just notice and see what they're experiencing, especially like when people are eating. And so it was really timely, actually. It was so cool. I went to this food court in Lynn Mall in New Lynn in Auckland in New Zealand. And there was this lady, and she was eating a kebab. Now, this sounds really mundane, but wait, there's more. She's eating a kebab, and it looked like it was the most incredible thing she's ever consumed. She was, and I'm not shitting you, I am not shitting you. This is so cool. I love how the world plays out like this, right? This is my assignment. And then I turn up to the mall and there's this lady doing it. Maybe Karen planted her. So there's this lady who, she is literally taking a bite of her kebab so slowly. And she has her eyes closed and she is savoring every morsel of that kebab. It's incredible. It's so incredible. I was just like, oh, I want what she's having. Give me that. Give me that. This just looks so pleasurable, right? How can you have so much joy eating a kebab? It was incredible. So yeah, sense of taste, sense of smell. You know, anytime you eat something, drink something, smell it, taste it. It's life changing. I guarantee you. You'll enjoy your food so much more. Like, how many times do you buy something because you love it and then you eat it and it's gone in seconds? It's like, just slow down and just take the time to enjoy it. Again, it's already present in your life. It's already there. So just stop and enjoy it. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Already, how much joy is present in your life and you're not aware to it. Because you just go, 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 go. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Oh, it's exhausting. So when you slow down and you allow yourself to experience your senses, it's such a gift. The sense of touch. Wow. Oh, it's such an incredible sense. Just touching your hand, like, do that right now. Pick up your hand and just lightly touch your hand with your fingers of your other hand. Wow, lightly, just really, really lightly. How good does that feel? It feels amazing, right? A sense of touch. Or you might like your hair brushed. You know, get out a hairbrush and brush your hair. Or anytime you brush your hair, again, this already exists in your life. If you've got hair, already exists in your life. Take the time to enjoy it. Feel it. Truly, truly feel it. You already have these moments of joy every day. How cool is this? I love it. I love it. I love it. So you're wakening up this joy that already exists by activating your senses. And then you start to have an experiential life. You start to see things, hear things, experience things. And you'll gain more gratitude for the life that you're living. Because there's so much to be grateful for that we don't even know about, right? It's happening, but we're just not aware of it. We're not taking notice of it because we are in that doing. So if we can come back to the more being side of us, of who we are, then we start to have that experiential life. And things just open up for us. And before you know it, you know, you're seeing things that you perhaps didn't even know were there that are really important to you. And you might have been complaining about, oh my God, you know, I never get this, I never do this, I never have this. And when you start to do this, you're like, oh my gosh, that's been there all along. And I just didn't even see it. How many times, I love the reticular activation system. How many times have you like decided on something? So let's say, for example, you decide you're buying a Toyota Corolla, a white Toyota Corolla. You've seen it in the shop, and you are going to pick it up in a week's time. In that week, how many white Toyota Corollas do you see? So bloody many, right? They're everywhere. It's like, what? They weren't there before. Where did they all come from? They were there before. You just didn't see them, right? You didn't actually see them because your reticular activation system wasn't switched on to look for them. Its job is to look for what you seek. And so if you're seeking Toyota Corollas white, or you're recently pregnant, you're going to see all these pregnant women. Yeah? Or you recently graduated and you're going to see lots of graduates. Or you recently decided to go to Portugal, and then suddenly you see all this stuff about Portugal. That's how it works. I really love that, because what it means is that if we start to open ourselves up to look for something, to seek something, then the reticular activation switches on and goes, oh, okay, we'll find that for you. We'll find it for you. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Can you relate to this? This has happened to you? It's happened to me so many times. It's bloody brilliant. I love it. The interesting thing about this is it can also work in the negative way, right? So if you're looking for pain, if you're looking for destruction, if you're looking for a bad relationship, if you're looking for, Like this always happens. Everything always goes to shit. Everything always, I always get shit jobs. I always get shit relationships. So your reticular activation system is going to look for that for you, and it'll deliver that. So be careful. Be careful what you're seeking, because it will come. Understanding that when we open ourselves up, when we start to have an experiential life, when we start to welcome in more joyous moments, we start to seek more joyous moments, then our reticular activation system finds those joyous moments. So when we become aware of something, it becomes more prominent, right? It's more present in our lives when we're aware of it, which is it's a basic strategy, right? Become aware of something and you'll see it. So my invitation to you is to activate your senses, to live your life through in an experiential way, by allowing yourself to see, hear, feel, taste, touch everything around you. Allow your body, allow your senses, allow your emotions and your feelings and your true being to come alive, to be awakened, and to be filled with joy. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be joyful 24/7. What I'm saying is that every single day you can experience joy. I truly believe that. Do you believe it now? I'd love to hear your comments on this. Like, if you start to do this, I want to hear your feedback. When you start to do this, tell me, are you feeling at least one moment of joy every day when you do this? Share with me, please. I'd love to hear it. Once again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being on this amazing journey with me, this journey of humanity, of community, of growth, of understanding. Thank you so much. From my heart to your heart, I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in to Wild, Wacky, Wonderful Humans. If you had fun, share it with someone just as wild and wonderful as you. Stay wild, stay wonderful, stay wacky, and I'll catch you next time.